the topic of this video is gonna kind of be controversial and probably like piss a few people off, but one things that really creep me out and like scare me, like one of my biggest fears is religion. Religion is one of my biggest fears, and honestly, it creeps me the fuck out half the time because half the time I mean, like, I'm not dissing anybody if they have, like, faith in something. Like, it's always good to have some faith, like, something to get you out of bed in the morning and make you go on about your day. But if you devote your entire life to, let's say, some inanimate object, fucking itches. And it can't be healthy. There's two types of, like, religious faith you can have. You can either have faith in an inanimate object. I'm just gonna put God right here. I'm just gonna say the Christianity God, like Jesus is Father, because if I say any other God, like I'll probably piss off fucking itches. I'll probably piss off other like religious groups, and I don't want to do that. Like say here's God, and I'll get to the other hand about who else you can have faith in like a second. But all this technology and the Hubble telescope sees so much in space, but not one picture of a guy floating on a cloud. And the closest thing we got to like God is the Eye of God, that nebula in space. If you haven't seen the Eye of God, it is really cool looking. I recommend looking it up. And that and the three pillars, like the King's Pillars, that nebula, that's also pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but I'm not too sure remember what it's called. But all that stuff, and we still can't find God. I mean, he's probably like I'm not dissing that he's not real, because I don't think he's real because he made me have a fascination for anthropomorphic animals and make me dress up in like an animal costume like half the time. But that's just whatever. But he's probably just hiding himself, probably up there smoking a blunt right now and be like, ah, these puny humans, they're killing each other over my name. What else can I say now? That's probably what he's doing up there. He's probably laughing at us, like he's probably either laughing or crying because we took his words and like slaughtered people because of it. And and shit, what else was I gonna say about God and like it's okay to have faith in something, like, but having it in like an inanimate object, and when you don't know how it's gonna turn out. But having faith in that is better than having faith in a person. Like having religious faith in a person, that is how cults are formed. That is how religious cults are made. And honestly, that is scary as hell and terrifying if you think about it. Think of it like this. You're lost in the world. You have no one to look up to. Someone comes over to you, like brings you to church, like a church seminar, and is like, come with me. I am your I'll be your father. You can be my children. I love all of you. You can have faith in me, and I will have faith in you. And together we will kill all the sinners, and we will force them into our religion. And if they don't want to, then we will kill them all. That's basically how religious cults are. Like, they creep me the hell out. And honestly, it happens. It can happen anytime, anywhere. Just a regular person can have, like, religious, like, just faith in it. Like a regular person could just make a cult and he could gather followings. Hell, Majira Strawberry could make a religious cult, like out of furries, and he'd have thousands of followers. And shit, I don't fucking know, but religious cults like creep me the hell out. Hell, anything to do with religion creeps me out. Like, have you ever been inside a church and you feel like you're gonna puke or catch fire? Yeah, that's me. I've been inside a church multiple times, and it's not helping that there's literally a church right down the road from me. I go inside a church and I immediately start to feel uneasy, like I'm being watched, and like, oh shit, am I gonna be exposed for my sins and the furmanity and all that? It's horrible. It's terrible. It's not like I don't believe in faith. I mean, I don't believe in God, but I believe there's like a higher power who put us on this planet. I mean, I also believe in evolution, but who knows? Maybe we're descendants of aliens. Because have you ever noticed how like we're the only ones who can like verbally communicate, like actually make our own language, and but animals they can do it like instinctively, like they can just look at them and be like, "Yo, you go over there, nigga," and all that stuff. So I don't fucking know, like there's no way like the humanity like just structured like this, like in the image of God. Yeah, I believe the image of a God, like not God himself. I mean, it's kind of stupid how like we are descendants from God, and yet we are easily killed by the common cold and all that. Like, it's terrible. It's horrible. It makes no sense. I don't care how many people I'm starting to trigger now, but God, I don't believe is real. Like all that shit. Like the closest thing I met to God was Raptor Jesus at Anthrocon. That's the closest thing I met to a God, and honestly, I believe more in Pain from Naruto and Arceus from Pokemon as gods than just whatever the hell is floating up in like space and all that. But yeah, religious cults, anything to do with religion, like all of that stuff, it creeps me out. It happens. It can happen any day. Hell, it could happen to you. Like one day you could be lost in life and some dude takes you and you just go into a church and next thing you know you have faith in this one person. There's this one dude who I forget what his name is, but apparently people see like hope in his gaze. Like when he looks at him and they look at him, they're like, "Oh, I feel hope and all that." Like that's how cults are formed, my dudes. Like no one ever realizes that, but that's how cults can be made. It's I have terrible, terrible hope for this future, for the future of humanity, and I mean, if we would stop believing in religion and start focusing more on science, we could probably have what is it? We could probably have more cures to diseases. We could probably have space travel by now. We'd probably be as smart as the Nazis. Yeah, you didn't hear me say. Yeah, you just heard me say that. Nazis were extremely smart. They had more technology than us. Hell, back in World War II, they had like the freaking Hitler's buzzsaw, and all the Americans had were like a Browning automatic rifle. Hell, half the machine guns nowadays they came from German engineering, like German descent. Like what the hell? Americans are the pillar of industry, but apparently in World War II they were way behind from Germany. I mean, if Nazis took over the world, then guess what? We could probably have space travel by now. They're really smart in their technology, but no, we had to kill them off and not save any of their technological blueprints, where he probably did, and probably the Pentagon is holding them. That or Donald Trump shoved them up his ass because how much of a dumbass he is. But yeah, hell, I actually realized something. Yeah, Donald Trump could be a cult leader. Look at all the dumbasses in America who voted for that douchebag. Hell, all of them are probably cult leaders right now. Probably all of them are probably worshipping him, probably sucking his dick for all we know. Hell, even the people who voted for Harambe had better. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm really getting off topic. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Religion scares me. Like religion's just horrible. Like I'm not saying having faith in something is bad, but come on, it is honestly horrible. Just what religion has done to humanity. It's terrible. It's horrible.